Baki-Dou, the Invincible Samurai, episode 9? Oh yes, we gotta get into it. Oh yeah, you know I love that sound, right? Now the last episode, the fight between Retsu and Miyamoto started, and they're currently at a deadlock because Retsu ended up using his ponytail and he slapped Miyamoto in the face and then hit him with an up kick. And then remember, Miyamoto grabbed Retsu's peg leg and he was about to slam him down on the ground like he does with everything else, his sword, those bamboo sticks, and Retsu's 9-section whips. And then Retsu ended up doing that 360 flip and then got back in his stance. So let's continue. Oh yeah, don't forget, like the video, sub to the channel, and we're gonna get into it. Yo, so Miyamoto walks up to Retsu while Retsu is still in his stance, and Retsu just barely extends his arm out, and Miyamoto grabs it and straight up flips Retsu on his ass, y'all. Then Miyamoto ends up taking Retsu's arm, dislocating his elbow and flips him, but Retsu ends up landing on his feet. Then Miyamoto goes to where all of the weapons are. He picks up a scimitar, which is a sword, and then he swings it down and breaks it, and he's holding the handle, and he's like, just as I thought, these are all toys. Then Miyamoto grabs another sword, he swings it down, it doesn't break, he calls this a kitchen knife quality sword, and then Retsu ends up going into Baki stance in order to make himself appear smaller and hard to hit. Full video is uploaded on the channel right now. So go ahead and sub to the channel and then make sure that you continue watching this video because this episode is amazing. I cannot wait to see what happens next. So with that being said, let's continue. Miyamoto walks up to Retsu and he's like, hey, you ready? And then Miyamoto goes to slash Retsu, and then Retsu tries grabbing Miyamoto's arm where he has the sword, and then he ends up connecting. I mean, he has the blade right in the center of Retsu's face. He doesn't cut through. And Retsu is like, finish the cut. Are you gonna just sit here and insult me? And then Miyamoto was like, man, you are a warrior, right? And as Miyamoto gets ready to finish the slash, Retsu flips and then kicks Miyamoto in the face. What-ah! He made that what-ah sound. I thought it was hilarious. Boy, he put Miyamoto on his ass. Miyamoto is dazed. He's like, what the hell just happened? So Retsu is like, okay, I'm about to finish him off. So Retsu jumps in the air, gets ready to like stomp him or something, right? And then Miyamoto hops up, takes the cord from his clothing and binds Retsu up. He was looking like a pretzel right now. He can't even move. And then Miyamoto is going like this, like, man, I've mastered every art, even binding. Retsu looking crazy right now. Now, Tokugawa is saying, hey, the match is going to continue until there is a clear winner. Miyamoto did not cheat. This was a complete reversal due to Retsu's carelessness. So this is a fair technique that he used, a fair reversal that he used. So the fight continues. So Retsu is still bounded, tied up every which way, and he's like, Miyamoto, finish me. Go ahead and cut me down now. And Miyamoto is like, hey, stop barking. You are not even in the position to tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing. And then he starts telling them about the damage that he's done to him. Miyamoto got his nose broke by Retsu. He had to fix his nose. He's giving them props, telling them everything that Retsu did to him about kicking him and, you know, doing all of these things throughout the whole fight, right? So then Miyamoto went and grabbed his original sword and he's like, now I'm going to cut you down. So he swipes at Retsu, and then he breaks the binding off of him. He ends up cutting his little hair tie thing, and he's like, now I'm about to cut you down, right? Now Retsu pops up, and as soon as he pops up, Miyamoto goes for the strike. Retsu does a front flip using his Chao-Li technique, and then there's like a standstill, and then Miyamoto is like, hey, you are really a good martial artist, because I could have sworn I cut you in two, but he didn't. Retsu still got cut, but it's a shallow cut. So he's bleeding all over the place, and then Retsu backs up and gets in a push-up position, because when he did that front flip and Miyamoto did that strike on him, he cut his peg leg in half. And now Retsu's in this push-up position, ready to charge in on Miyamoto. So Retsu springs off of his leg and lunges at Miyamoto with his fist. And Miyamoto sticks his sword in Retsu's fist to keep it from connecting to his face. So Retsu is like, I got you now, Miyamoto, right? And then Miyamoto drops down, flips Retsu over, and then slices him. So then it goes to this flashback with Retsu and one of his training partners, and Retsu is talking about if he could reverse getting cut, if he could actually counter it after getting cut, right? Which we all know is virtually impossible. And then it goes back to the fight, and Retsu got his organs and his spine severed. Yes, he did. And he starts, reflecting like, okay, this is what it means to actually be cut. This is how it feels to be cut. And then he's grabbing his stomach, and then all of a sudden he passes out and his organs just come out of his body. Game over. Miyamoto wins. So after it's announced that Miyamoto is the winner, Miyamoto just walks out the arena casually like nothing happened, even though he got blood all over his face, right? Well, Retsu is laid out on like this operating table, and he is, patched up, wrapped up, and we got Baki, Motobe, Tokugawa, Retsu's master, we got Katsumi, I forgot the other guy with the glasses, right? So they're all looking at Retsu, and Tokugawa asked them, was it a mistake bringing Miyamoto back to life? And then Retsu's master replies, hey, don't be foolish. This is exactly what Retsu wanted. If I said that it was a mistake for you bringing Miyamoto back, then Retsu would hop up off this table and demand retribution. So no. And then Tokugawa starts crying, getting in his feelings, and he's demanding that they tell him that he made a mistake. And then he continues to say, like, tell me that I made a mistake. Tell me that I made a mistake. And nobody is saying it. And then the episode ends. So my question is Retsu really dead? I don't know, but we are going to find out in the next episode. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like the video, sub to the channel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.